Let's talk about women. Women. Girls and females all alike. Why? Why do we need to talk about women? Because they're such a mystery. I really don't get girls at all. I don't understand them. They're an enigma to me. They're just confusing beings. That's not something I think I'll ever understand. Recently, I found out that all girls are crazy. Not to be disrespectful, I'm just stating facts. I talked to my girl as friends, not my girlfriends, but I talked to my girls as friends, and I have more girlfriends than guys because guys are just nothing but drama. I'm just kidding. But they say I hate talking to this person. Like, if they're giving me a scenario, like this happened the other day, they said, I hate talking to this person, or I don't want to talk to this person. And then I'll say, then don't talk to that person. And then she'll be like, oh, they're texting me, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to text them. And then I'll say, well, then don't text them back. And then she'll say, like, oh, that's rude, and I don't want to be rude or mean or anything. You know how girls talk. And then she'll say, and then she'll talk to this person or whomever it was at that time, and then she'll piss herself off purposefully when she knew it was going to happen. That's crazy. That's crazy. You can't get mad for something happening when you knew it was going to happen. That's just craziness. So she asked me, Big Daddy, you know how girls talk to me. Like, she asked, Big Daddy, you're so calm and you're so chill, and you are like, some people call me monotone, some people call me boring, some people, I don't do much, and that's fine. I'm just a grown ass man. And I'm not saying that, if you don't chill, or if you're not like me, you're not a grown ass man or a grown ass woman. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying I'm a grown ass man, and I stay inside, I chill, I play video games, I make these YouTube videos every now and then, and that's what makes me happy, and that's what I want to do. That's what makes me a grown ass man. I do what the hell I want to do. I don't do what other people what makes other people happy, because that's them, that's not me. So anyways, she asked me if all girls are crazy, which they are. If all girls are crazy, what do you look for in a girl? Because you don't seem like the type of guy that goes for crazy girls. And first I thought, the girl that I'm talking to now, I just started dating this girl, and I thought, I'm not into crazy girls, and this girl I'm dating now, she's not crazy. But then I found out that non-crazy girls are a oxymoron, and so I proceeded. I gave her a list of things that I look for in a girl. I thought, not being crazy would have been one of them, but that just turned out not to be the case. I'm not saying that these things I list, I'm not saying that you're cool or you're lame if you don't do them, or whatever the case is. It's just, it's just my preference. Like, I like cheese on my eggs. Some people don't like cheese on their eggs. You're not lame if you don't like cheese on your eggs. It's just a preference. So anyway, I like girls that don't have a whole bunch of tattoos. There's just something about tattoos I'm not a big fan of. I was watching this YouTuber who goes by the name of Chris Smooth. He was saying he doesn't like tattoos, and I agreed, because when you see a bunch of tattoos on someone, the first thing that goes through my mind is, why you got stains on your skin? Like, if I see a girl from afar and I don't know if she has tattoos or not, it just look like you ain't bathed in a while. Why you dirty? Why you got stains on your skin? And I just don't, I'm not a big fan. I don't have any tattoos. Like, I'm not talking about, like, if somebody passes away and you have them, like, as a service, or like, just in, to remember someone, or if you have like a Bible verse on you or something. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like the things that people get just because. Just, because they like the way something looks, or, like, I don't get sleeves, like, your skin looks cool, but you just look dirty to me. That's all. Second thing that I listed is I like a girl who doesn't complain. These seems like things that just goes without being said, but you'll be surprised. Girls who know how to stay at home and who don't complain, but they know how to go out and have a good time. I don't like to go out very often. I don't like to do much of things at all, but I like to go out every now and then, and I like a girl who knows who can show me a good time, who I can go out with, and, if I'm a little bit more reserved in a group, like, she, knows how to make the situation lighter, like, she, shows me where I need to go, what do I need to do, let's have a good time together. Like, she doesn't have to either be super crazy and outgoing or be like me and chill back. Like, she has a good medium. And I like girls who do what I say. I'm not saying that to be disrespectful. I'm just saying, in my generation, a lot of guys are disrespectful towards girls. They do things to these women, these queens, these jewels, that make women think that all guys are assholes. And that's just how a lot of the guys my age act. I'm 23. But since all girls are crazy, they think that all guys are assholes, even though that they have no base. You see, if I ask you, and this is what I mean by I like girls who do what I say. If I ask you to get a sandwich for me, right? I want you to get a sandwich for me. And it's not because I'm being I'm being sexist, or I'm being rude or mean or something. I just want a sandwich. I'm hungry. Like, if you're in the kitchen, then I want you to make me a sandwich. I'm watching TV, and I would hope that you do that, and I would love for you to make me a sandwich, because that's what two people who like each other, and two people who like each other do. They do things for each other. That way, if I get up and I'm making a sandwich and you're like, hey babe, make me a sandwich, I'm not gonna be like, well, I'm where you should be at, you should make your own damn sandwich. I'm gonna make you a sandwich. That's what it's about. Compromise. You don't have to like everything the other person is doing. You don't even have to like doing the thing that the person asks you to do, but it's like, you do it for them because you like them or you love them, and so when they ask you to do something for them, it's not like who has more power in the relationship over the other person. It's all the things you're willing to do for the other person because of how much you like them. So I like a girl who does what I say, and not just assume that I'm being disrespectful, or if I'm rude, or try to think that there's some kind of like ulterior motive if it puts them in a situation where they don't, that they don't feel like doing it, or if they don't like what's going on. I like girls who take charge in sex. I'm not saying that I'm a man. I like to be in charge of the situation majority of the time. I like, that makes me feel like the man in the relationship. I don't mind taking charge at all. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that, girl, you don't have to do much. All I ask for you is, if I'm having sex with you, I'd like to know that I'm not raping you, is all I'm saying. A lot of women, they, whether or not if you're in doggy style or if you're in missionary or, reverse cowgirl, what so have you. I'm just saying, I'm doing a lot of work to make sure that everybody is being satisfied. And every now and then, I would like for you to show me that you're not just like I'm not having sex with you and you, like, because there's no way unless we have that conversation that I'm sure that you're not just okay with whatever I'm saying, whatever position that I'm asking you to get in or whatever I'm asking you to do just because I am your boyfriend. Like, you tell me something. What do you want? What do I need to do to make you feel more comfortable? What do I need to do, even though it might not be something that I, am on board with before we have the conversation or whatnot? What do I need to do to make you happy? Or if you wanted to do something, try something new or whatnot, you talk to me, let me know, take charge. Don't just agree or do whatever I say because you don't want to make it seem like you're being unreasonable or it's like, like you're being a prude or whatever. You get what I'm saying. The other thing, I like girls who are the opposite of me, but the same. I guess that's what girls mean whenever they say that guys are so confusing and that they don't know what they want because I'm looking for a girl who's the opposite of me, but the same. Anyways, I like a girl who, whenever I was talking about going out to a club or something, I like girls who are outgoing, who know how to have a good time. Like, I might be chilling on the couch when you're leaving to go hang out with your friend, just watching my YouTube videos, doing my own thing or whatever. And I don't want you to feel like you have to do the same thing as me. I actually would prefer you leave and do your own thing, have an outgoing time, come back sloppy drunk, like, let me take care of you, like, let me get you some water or whatever, because that'll never be me. That will never be me in a situation where I'm coming home late night from hanging with the bros or something like that, and I'm just like all over sloppy drunk or anything like that, because that's not my style. I don't like to put myself out there like that, and it's not in my personality. I'm super chill. I only do when I drink and I get super drunk, I just get even more chill. Like, it's nothing that I'm doing on purpose. It's just, it takes a lot of energy for me to raise my voice or to do something that I don't like to do. So often enough, I just do what my body naturally is telling me to, and that's just to relax and to just chill. But I do like to have a girl who is, outgoing, that let me take care of you, let me give you a massage, let's just watch TV, like, after, while you're acting crazy and whatnot, but, just once it comes to hanging out with me, just settle down. I see you're outgoing, but then, when you get with me, you're the same. I feel like I explained that well, like, you're chill but crazy. What's another one? I like girls who can trust issues. Oh, let's dig deep in this one here. Oh, I like a girl who can trust, because like I said, I recently found out that all girls are crazy, and the girl that I recently started dating is how I came up with that conclusion. I came up with the conclusion because when we first started dating, I thought she was the most chill girl in the world. I was just like, this girl is super cool. She's just like me. She's not crazy at all. But then, of course there was a but then, right? But then, what the situation that happened is we met through a mutual friend. The mutual friend was a girl, and then the mutual friend was sick after I got done hanging hang out with my girl, and a mutual friend hit me up and was like, can you get me some Jello? Can you get me this from CVS because I'm not feeling well? I had just left my girl's place, so I went to CVS and I got her this Jello, and then I told my girl, hey, I'm gonna go get her this Jello in case you come over. I'm gonna be right back. And she says something I was not expecting at all. She said, why don't you just go hang out with that bitch? Just have a Jello afternoon, just have a grand time. And I'm sitting there like confused as hell, like, whoa, this girl is crazy. Because if you think about it in hindsight, everything was great afterwards. It's just she didn't, she got crazy once I think girls are crazy when when something has to do with another girl. All logic and everything reasonable just goes out of their head just like that, just because another female is involved. So I tried to explain to her I could have not got the Jello, and if she was really sick, then she could have really needed that, and then something could have happened to her, and then I would have been an asshole. I'm not a good friend. That's just not what good friends do. That's not what good people do at all. And I called her. I told her exactly what I was gonna do. I didn't go inside her room. I didn't feed her the Jello. You know what I'm saying? I didn't feed her the Jello. I didn't rub it all over her body. Took Jello shots on her stomach or nothing. I just left the Jello outside of her door, and I just told her just so she knows what I was doing, so in case she asked me or whatnot, or if I was gone when she came, she knew exactly what was going on. I think I handled that situation exactly how I was supposed to, but not to her, because another female was involved. She became crazy. So that's what I'm saying. I just like a girl who can trust me. Like, a lot of times I've gotten in trouble in my younger days because I'm too friendly of a guy, and I like to treat people nicely because I like to be treated nicely, and often enough that comes off as flirtatious to a girl if I'm dating someone or something, but I'm not being flirtatious at all. I'll let you know I'm not flirting with that person because that's what I said. Listen to me. That's another thing, like I was saying, listen to me. If I wanted to go with somebody, if I wanted to be with somebody, then I'll do that. It's my right. I don't feel bad. I'm young. I can do whatever I want to do. Why would I sit here and waste my own time and your time? So the last things would be cigarettes. I can't do cigarettes. My girl, she smoked a cigarette the first time that we dated, and I'm not saying like girls who smoke cigarettes repulse me. I made a power move and I told her, hey, let me get one of those, just to let her know I'm not like super prudish or like about it. Like I'm just saying I would prefer them not. Like, we wouldn't be dating if she continued to smoke cigarettes. Is all I'm saying. I couldn't fall in love with a girl who smokes cigarettes because it's just not my thing. She vapes now. She smoked a cigarette the very first time, and now she doesn't smoke anymore. I love that about her. That's why I'm dating her. That's why we're dating now. Other thing, the very last thing is I just like a girl who likes what I like, who can watch some video games, who can play some video games. You don't gotta be good at it. Just show me that you're interested in what I got going on, because when you're watching Grey's Anatomy or the baking show or whatever girls watch, who knows what girls watch or do. I'll join every now and then. I can only have but so many video games to watch, but so many YouTube videos to watch. It's I might want to enjoy something with you every now and then, and sometimes I might want to watch my own thing, but that doesn't mean I don't want to be with you. I just want you to come into my world, like that way it's not awkward. You're not making me feel uncomfortable like I have to choose between you or my video games, or you and going out to skateboard or something. You don't have to be great at these things, just do it. I hope you liked the video, and I hope I'm not being too complicated. I probably am. I'll see you guys.